All right, let's get into another hip-hop music entertainment video. Appreciate the love and support. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, and check out the music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. NFL, NBA, boxing, talk about everything. And make sure you check me out at Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0 for additional content. But yeah, man, Fat Joe said he was offered like $5 or $10 million to knuckle up with 50 back in the day. When talking about Nate Robinson. And that was interesting. He said, I'll fight 50 for free. But first, they want to do Dr. Dre and Puff Daddy, P.Diddy, for y'all young niggas who don't remember, in a Verzuz battle. But let's get to Meek Mill and Diddy dressing like a lot of people say Diddy didn't turn Meek out forward. Check. He turned his dreams into nightmares. You know, I don't know if y'all remember this. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Christopher Williams apparently has some alleged intercourse with P. Diddy, and P. Diddy allegedly said that if you can make a man slob you up, you can make a man do anything. So let's get into that. And apparently 50 Cent has some stories about how when he was ghostwriting for 50, how, you know, or if 50 was ghostwriting for Puff, how Puff offered to take him out and shopping, and he was like, I don't go that way. And he told the story and had us cracking up. But yeah, him and Meek dressing just alike, and a lot of people saying that Puff then got attached to Meek, bringing up old videos of Puff, you know, hitting on him at the pool, calling him daddy, and said, you doing good right now. And Meek looking like, oh no, you're not getting my dirty box. So, you know, at the end of the day, they dressing alike. I don't know if they showed up dressing alike or they about to do take that. He gonna turn Meek into his new Mace. Who knows? But then again, I don't know if they trying to do a Step Brothers sequel for the brothers. You know, boats and hoes. I gotta have my boats and hoes. But I don't know, man. I like Meek music. You know, I ain't never really heard a bad Meek album. You know, Dreams and Nightmares. I mean, Dreams more than Nightmares, I think it was. And the last one he had was really good. I know it was 2 years. Sheesh. You know, he had championships, and I be banging that. Trauma, Oodles and Noodle, baby. His radio hits they did was not better than some of the songs on the album, but hey, Puff Daddy being out here being a male cougar. Come here, Daddy Meek. Oh, Meek, I can't come over there. You know, Meek be yelling on this shit. I ain't mad at him though, because DMX used to do the same thing. Oh, Diddy, I can't come over there because I got a girlfriend. You know, I got that money. I fuck with Meek though. I like Meek, man. He got quality music, man. But hey, man, what if Puff did the Inside Out? Inside Out with the Diana Ross song, you turning me out. I don't know if Papa Cougar, Puff Daddy, and turn Meek into the new Christopher Williams. We know if he got a song that come on that new album he got coming out, Dream, or he got Christopher Williams. I don't know. Him and Meek dressed like Mace back in the day. Him and Mace. The more monies we come across, the more problems we see. I don't know, man. Maybe he was backdooring Mace. He turned Murder Mace to Pretty Mace. Might be a reason behind that, but I don't know. But him and Meek doing the boats and hoes thing. But I just think clear thoughts. But other than that, man, they talking about doing Puff and Dr. Dre versus battle. And to me, I said that's a nasty battle in my opinion, because Puff ain't never produced nothing. Everything he produced was like, what, you know, some Mary J. Blige junks, some big junks, but he was a co-producer on it. So that means he might have put some strings on there, or he might have just touched the volume up and down. Like I said, even if you do put Puff in there, like what does he really produce? You know, Dr. Dre can play a number of things that he produced. He can go back and just play NWA. Express yourself. I'm expressing with my full capabilities, and now I'm caught up in correctional facility. You know, he can go back and play. What he gonna play? The 411. You know, that was the junk with Mary J. Blige, but it just don't mix. Jodeci, come and talk to me. I really wanna. You know, what he gonna Dr. Dre play? Still Dre, even though that was a Scott Storch beat. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, get out of here. Explosive. He played that. Get out of here. He played Doggy Style, Gin and Juice. Man, we gonna break out. What are you gonna break out? Forever, my lady. It's like a dream. Come on, man. Just don't play with me and do it. I'm not watching that shit. Because Puff gonna be taking shit that he didn't even produce. He just putting his name on as executive producer and co-producer. like he produced Juicy, like somebody else produced that. Puff ain't got no production skills. Please show me a song that he produced with no help. Like, no, man, I don't even know. I don't want to see Puffy in no versus battles. I don't disrespectful, but and then he saying the songs that he owned, he didn't even write it. Like Jody Breeze was just saying he wrote something for Puff, and Jadakiss was writing for Puff. Even before and after the locks, I think Royce da 5'9" was writing for Puff. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm good. Dr. Dre, I mean, if you want to play it that way, maybe Puff and Jermaine Dupri, but then Jermaine Dupri wrote and produced in real shit. You know, he produced the Bow Wows, the Brats, and wrote some of that. You know, he wrote and produced a lot of Confessions. Like, Puff and Jermaine Dupri is really a blowout. Jermaine Dupri will blow Puff out the fucking water if you're talking about rapping, writing, production. You just do all in one verses. He'd tear Puff out the water. No disrespect, but that'd be better than him playing Dr. Dre. I mean, I'd rather have Jermaine Dupri and Dr. Dre. But the difference is Dr. Dre got so much hard shit. You know, and Jermaine Dupri got that, you know, crisscross and Usher. So Jermaine Dupri and Puff would be better than me. And y'all ain't gonna just step over Jermaine Dupri. Like, Jermaine Dupri, as far as contributors to hip-hop, he better than Puff. You know, Jermaine Dupri put money and he put motherfuckers on. You look at it, So Def had more longevity than most of the artists on Bad Boy. Mace came out with 2 albums. The second was horrible. Big came out with 2 albums. Black Rob might have had more albums. I remember the first 2. Like, come on, who really came out with multiple albums? Hey, man, Craig Mack died. And if it wasn't for Craig Mack, Bad Boy wouldn't have got off the floor. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. I remember somebody was telling me, I was working at Chrysler at the time. He was telling me that it was somebody got shot or they got started a fight because, you know, they said Craig Mack was better than Biggie or Biggie was better than Craig Mack. And I'm thinking, you thinking like, this had to be 16, 17 years after that. So I'm looking like, stop playing with me. I'm about to go back to my place. He was like, man, for real, cuz that was a real thing. I was like, are you serious? I can see Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, Kobe. I was like Craig Mack, but you know, people remember for Craig, here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. You know what I'm saying? But without that song taking off, like Bad Boy wouldn't have been Bad Boy. And that's just the God honest truth. But Dr. Dre and Puffy, I'm good on that. Now him and Pharrell and Puffy and Pharrell, I mean, that's cool. You know, and Pharrell and Chad had a lot of hits and they back together, but like Jermaine Dupri and Puffy better. But then again, it's just so many better rap producers to make. I mean, Havoc and Alchemist. You got a lot of guys out there. Q-Tip, you know, that produced and he rapped with a Tribe Called Quest. And I was playing with somebody the other day. I was like, a vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. You remember that song about Q-Tip? When he went, all right, oh, come on, man. Now I'm so good. Me and Tom been picking his brain. We talked about this a few months ago. I said, man, Puffy and Dre. He was, man, I don't know what Puff produced. I told my mom was like, he produced it. I was like, what? Everything was a co-production for the most part that I looked up. So he said, that's how you got to start producing. I'm like, what did he produce? He co-producing with different producers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good on Puffy and Dr. Dre. But let me know what y'all think. But hey, let's end it out with this one. Fat Joe said that he was offered some money to fight 50 Cent in a boxing ring, $10 million by some people. And he said that he would fight 50 for free. I ain't scared of 50. He was kind of, you know, in regards to fighting, you know, if Nate Robinson getting knocked out, he basically said it'll take a lot of balls to get in there and get in the ring on TV. And he wouldn't want to fight anybody on TV. But, you know, he'll fight him for free. And I know they had that little beef back in the day. You got to remember, Fat Joe and Big Pun chased Jay-Z around the room and had him running, oh, it's The Rock. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Fat Joe certified. People forgot he was in the Fed joint. He was talking about how he almost blacked out and beat somebody up. Fat Joe for real from the Bronx. So just because 50 Cent got muscles don't mean Fat Joe can't put it in. People fit Fat Joe connected like my sideburns. You know, and like I said before, he took on Jay before Jay was Jay. You know, had songs with Big L. Like Fat Joe was loved, you know, in New York. You know what I'm saying? And he cool. You know, Fat Joe was talking to you, but then again, he be way beyond his gangster days. You know, and, you know, 50 Cent, he got boxing background. So, you know, before a guy that got lumped up by Ja Rule and lumped Ja Rule up and, you know, all this other stuff, you know, it's good that they didn't fight. If anything, you know, Fat Joe wasn't the essence of the beef. The essence of the beef with Fat Joe and 50 was Ja Rule. And Jadakiss dissed him on wax and all that. So I'm glad he didn't take the money and take the bait. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to capitalize off misery. And the best thing for New York is for that not to happen and them work together. Y'all saw what happened when they started working together with Cam and Jay, Dipset and the Jay beefing. Then 50 Cent starting beef with the whole New York, Jadakiss, the Locks, Ja Rule. That's what broke up New York. That's when New York lost its juice. You know, when all 50 Cent and Jay-Z destroyed New York. 50 Cent beefing with the diplomats. He ain't, helping Beans out. The Young Guns destroyed Rockefeller. Him beefing with Nas. And then 50 Cent and Jay-Z is responsible for New York, crumbling camaraderie. If New York still had their camaraderie, who knows where they'd be as a city still. You're talking about Staten Island. It was the smallest, but then you go uptown Manhattan, Harlem, Manhattan. You talking about Bronx, Brooklyn, sheesh. All these different boroughs y'all got. Y'all sitting here, beefing Queens and destroying the camaraderie when New York was on top like they scared of to drop it now. Due to that incident happening, that destroyed New York rap. But hey, appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, video request. All my social media links in the description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All those links in the description. Facebook group there as well too. If you want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. You want to advertise your business on the channel? Social media links there as well. Best way to donate, share the video, hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Appreciate the love, support. We go.